Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, here you go. Welcome. Little stargazer action for you. Little rainbow for you. Alright, love. How is everybody? How we doing? Where are we at? Alright. Hey. Look at that. Alright, there you go. Welcome, Dame Celestina, Star Queen, and Scully. Welcome, Scully. The new burger replaced the old burger. Selling cold burger by the pound. Yes, that's right. Welcome, Wolf. JB1. Dame Mathis, Queen of the Mountain, and Queen of the Mountain, and White Rabbit, Queen of the Rabbits, and Chasing the Rabbit, and what are we doing? All right, baby. What are we doing? I guess this one's new, right? Jaclyn? 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 Jaclyn of the Jackal Clan? Jaclyn Clan? Oh. How is everybody, though? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, right? Yo, Tilly, what's up? Yo, what's up, Tilly? What is up, Tilly? What is up, everyone? Wednesday, it's hump day. Correct. I was waiting for it. Guys. Waiting for it. Oh, my God. Are you going to show him, the Stumps promo again, Master Nature? The Stumps promo? Oh, God. MD, do we have to watch it again? I thought the Stumps program was dead. Yeah, well, I don't know. I guess it is. I have fantasies about it, though, restarting the program. Remember, 6-week training course for people who, they have stumps. Well, okay, show it, Master Nate. Show it again. Here we go. Here we go, guys. Here we go, guys.
And that he acted alone on this.
Oh, here he is. Here we go, guys.
Now watch closely. You're looking at the man accused of murder in this case. Video from his TikTok page.
Remember, we'll teach you how to shoot a gun
9mm handgun.
with no arms and shit.
His name is Dayton James Weber.
Now, this guy wasn't at the Stumps training course last year. Remember Teacher Cornhole, guys? Teacher Cornhole and... Hey, QMD. I'm sure they remember that fondly. Welcome, Ashley Brogdon. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yeah, it was a hit. It was a 6-week training course, and we had to shut it down due to legal issues, but it was a hit, though, and all right. Thanks, MD. Yeah, we had to shut it down due to legal issues. And Ashley. Oh, my God. You remember Stumps. All right, what are we doing? This one's a quick one, 12 minutes, guys. Only 12 minutes of this one. Is this new? I think it's new. I think this is new. We'll do a quick break, and then we'll get into this. Jaclyn Bellevue. Sounds very formal and fancy, this one. Jaclyn Bellevue. Wow. Is she French, guys? Is she French? She's worthless. Oh, no, Merlin. Come on, Merlin. She can't be that way. Oh, don't tell me she's worthless. Look at her. Look at her. She looks so cute. All right. With the water tower in the background. Hey, Tyrone, does that remind you of your picture with the water tower in the background? My, they fucking rip me off left and right here. It doesn't fucking shock me in the least. Thanks, Tyrone. Well, it doesn't. You do not. All right. Yeah, Christy G. I saw Christy G on Dr. Phil. I don't want to give them any more attention, guys. I don't want to give them any more attention. Don't want to give them any more attention. God. I don't even want to look at them anymore. Remember, you remember the G's. There's no camera that they don't like, guys. There's no camera that they don't like. Ugh, fucking people. Next week it's gonna be another interview with somebody, and the week after, and the week after, and the week after. They love it. They can't shut up. They just can't shut up. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, come on. Don't spoil it, Merlin. Don't spoil it. Let's see what she says. Jerry Springer, eh? Jerry Springer, you say. Hello, Jerry Springer. That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's quick, so that's good. Yeah, all right, quick break. We'll cover it. We'll see what she says. 11:18. Let me guess. Best friends with one of them, but doesn't know anything, right? Right. Good. Very good. Alrighty. Here we are. Rolling along. Rolling along. Hey, they just keep pumping them out. Eh? Just keep pumping them out. No trial. Where's the trial? Where's the trial? Fuck this shit. Where's the trial? Hitler, where's the trial, coward? Alright, let's see what she has to say for herself, alright? Here we go.
With
Miller and Beckner.
okay. This is Friday at 2:13.
Alright, let's go.
All right. So
What do we got?
We have been asked by Moscow PD to
Interview.
talk to some of the students that have
Interview.
come all the way down here. And obviously, you know, this is regarding the incident that happened this weekend. So if you could maybe start out by telling us, you know, are you living down here? Do you live up there? Are you in a sorority? You know, that sort of thing. Okay. How do you know the people that were involved in that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that sounds about right, White Rabbit.
My family house is here.
Naval, yeah.
I'm a part of the sorority up there. And
Oh, no.
I met Xana and Ethan through Ethan's a Sigma Chi and my best friend. So we got really close, like, through all their events and everything. And I have a lot of high school friends that are also Sigma Chi, so
Oh, boy.
it's just, like, a natural.
We all deal
vibe
cocaine.
for the house.
Hey, Pennsylvania.
And I add Sigma Chi, actually.
Welcome, Penn State.
It's kind of like
How you doing, Sigma Chi?
I wasn't very close with
Yes, I
Maddie
saw
or
it.
Kaylee that well, but
Okay.
yeah. I met
That was
them
going on
with
for
Maddie at
years.
a tailgate, actually, recently. Just, she came up to me, actually, and she was like, hey, like, I've seen you around, just wanted to introduce myself. Like, we never got that formal introduction.
Welcome,
And I was like,
J-Hom.
oh, it's so
I'm not
nice to meet
sure.
you. But that was as
Not
far
yet.
as
I don't know.
So it was mostly Xana.
Xana and Ethan, yeah.
Xana and Ethan.
That I knew.
And how long had you known them?
Freshman year, so I guess a year and a half now.
And you're right now?
I'm
I'm a second-year freshman, technically. It's like that professor who can't count how long she's been there, even though she's in statistics.
Where do you live at school?
That cracks me up.
How far away is that? I don't know the area
No,
very
that's
well,
fine.
from the King Road house.
So which is a total doesn't matter. Like, so I'd say it's like a mile.
Oh, it's not even going to be on here then.
No, so
Okay.
what am I looking at here?
There's King Road.
Okay, so Sigma Chi over here. So Sigma Chi is over here.
Okay, good.
Had you ever been over to their house visiting?
I haven't been to their new house, unfortunately. We were supposed to all hang out Sunday night, but yeah, I haven't been to their new one. I was at their old house last year. It's called and it's in that map. It's like right next door to Santa's new place. But
Okay, so you've never been to their house.
Oh boy, here we go. Welcome, Mrs. John
How
Dame.
often did you
Welcome.
talk to Xana?
I like Sigma Chi when we were there, so just kind of like
Okay.
through passing.
Through passing. Here we go. We're already distancing ourselves.
Actually, like last saw the two of them, but I don't know like how often. I was like we always kept in touch too, so
Okay.
I was mainly close with. Friend was the person that I was really
Exactly.
close with.
Hey, good point, CB. No emotion. No sadness.
That said something about you had seen.
It's like we're going on a job interview, guys.
This is coming from the
Job
Mexican
interview.
guys, that you had seen a couple guys with Kaylee and. Did you see something that evening on Saturday night or Sunday?
What'd you
I
see?
didn't see them. I
What'd you see?
saw the video of them going to Grub Truck.
Oh, God,
I saw
here we
Santa
go.
and Ethan that night.
Okay, so you just saw that streaming.
Yeah.
That streaming.
Yeah, I didn't see Maddie or Kaylee like,
Okay.
all that night.
Okay. So
But you were hanging out with Xana and Ethan that night?
Mm-hmm.
Where were you guys hanging out at?
Sigma Chi. They were having a lodge party. And I specifically saw them in
okay. Had she ever said anything about like there were issues with people
Okay.
bugging them or following any of them or any sort of things like that, any sort of stalking incidents or
No.
people creeping them out or nothing like
no,
that?
in fact I heard the opposite from her, which is like the more that she like felt safe. But
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Can you think of anybody? So you'd never been.
Oh, sorry, this is
before.
accomplished thing.
Can you think of anybody that we maybe need to talk to that might have some good information on what may have happened?
Dylan, Bethany.
we're at Grub Truck. I mean the girls. So
Okay, I
Colby.
think those are on the.
Colby.
So were they the ones who gave those guys a ride home that night?
Yeah, that's that's what I've been told.
Okay.
Right?
Colby. Wait a minute. We have a name. Colby. So Colby. So she was told, probably maybe by Martha. Remember Martha, don't ya? We got to look at Colby. Colby's the one who said from what I assume here, Colby's the one that said he gave them the ride home from the grub truck. So Colby's the liar. Is Colby the liar? Colby's the liar, right? Yeah. Grub truck, remember? So, bro, wasn't Eric Gower. No. It was Colby. Well, right. Good. Hey, we're getting somewhere now. We're going to have to look at Colby again. We're going to have to look at Mr. fucking Colby again. Right? Right.
I wasn't there, so.
Okay, I think we have those names on that email.
Yeah. I think we gave it, there was a phone call earlier this morning.
That's two people. Hey. Wait a minute. That's two people now who have mentioned this person, giving them a ride home from the Grove truck. Miss Martha Stewart Copeland. And now Jaclyn Bellevue from the Hanging Gardens of Versailles.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I was with Xana until
I don't know.
2 a.m. Actually, I have a picture.
We should give her the French Revolution.
What did those two guys do?
That's what we should.
Who did they give her a ride to?
They gave a ride to Maddie and Kaylee. And they were so they took them to Grub Truck. And then back home.
From the corner club to the grub truck.
Yeah.
Remember, this is not right at all. 100% not right. Eric Gower. Remember Eric? Yeah, scores. So again, who is lying? Mr. Cole. Is Colby lying?
Okay.
It's more walking distance, but I don't know, I guess, if they went and picked him up at the corner club. I don't know specifics.
Do you know if anybody else was with them when they came from the corner club? You just haven't heard, or you don't know for certain?
No. I mean, what I was doing that night, I was honestly just with Xana and Ethan.
So they caught a ride from the corner club over to the grub truck. They didn't walk.
I have no idea.
Oh.
Yeah. I have no clue.
100%.
So you were with Xana and Ethan until about 2 a.m. And then is that when they left and went home, or is that when you left?
That's when I left and went home. Yeah, I walked.
That's when you left. That's when you left.
Yeah, say goodbye to them.
Okay. And they were still at the party and doing all that stuff.
Sure.
You guys texted more that night. I mean, do you have an idea of what time she left or anything like that?
No idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
No idea.
We've heard kind of some stuff back and forth, and
we know you're lying.
But it doesn't really matter as far as
it doesn't matter. Timelines.
Part of it, but
no one's in trouble.
There's a little bit of drug use,
cocaine,
just recreational, just some. Do you know what kind of stuff she did?
I know she vaped. I don't know any hard drugs she did. I don't do any, so I kind of just turn a blind eye to that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Okay. Good for you.
I mean, it wouldn't have surprised me if she did anything like that. That's why
It wouldn't surprise
she
you.
kind of was a
partier.
Like the party was outgoing and that kind of stuff.
Good time.
Yeah, like to have a good time. Adderall, cocaine, baby.
Ethan too.
Ethan too.
So how long had she been dating Ethan?
Oh God.
We started dating
7 months.
half
7 months.
semester around that time.
2 months.
I don't know the exact month.
So maybe about a year?
Yeah.
Oh, a year.
Okay. Did she have a boyfriend before that?
Yes.
Not that I was aware of. I mean, everyone has a crush on Xana, but no, I don't
that's
think
good
she
to
didn't
know.
have a boyfriend before.
Well, we already knew that.
Okay.
Everybody wanted Xana.
Is there anything you can think of that may be able to help us with this case? Anything you heard?
The only thing is to talk to.
Good evening, Zata. Good
It sounded
evening.
like the video.
That's right. No grub truck for this one.
Food truck video had that one guy in it, and there were stigmatized there is to really talk to them, and because they were pretty close, they were talking. So the guy that we were all kind of suspecting at first, that was watching the two girls, was talking to a bigger man. And the Sigma Chi's were talking to that bigger man there for a minute.
Is that the one that he went and bro hug type thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So,
I'll show you the video.
So I can tell you the original guy that people were suspecting. We've talked to him.
Yeah.
He's been very cooperative and all that stuff. And
That's
so,
really good to hear, actually.
It's obviously a little tricky because I know
hang on.
group chats, there's a lot of conjecture and rumors.
hang on. Just hang on a second. So here's the question, guys. Oh my God. Are we lying, or are we just stupid, or are we just, we're just an idiot? I don't know what we're... This was the original question. Were they with anybody at the grub truck? No! Fucking morons. Listen. This was the original question.
Specifics.
Do you know if anybody else was with them when they came from the
Corner Club?
We
No.
just haven't heard, or
No.
you
No.
don't know for certain.
No.
No.
I mean, what I was doing that night, I was honestly just with Maddie and
Xana and Ethan.
So they caught a ride from the corner club over to the
Okay,
truck.
let's fast forward to where we were. Fast forward.
I mean, it wouldn't have surprised me if she like did anything like that. That's why, like,
right.
yeah.
Okay, fast forward.
So how long had she been dating Ethan?
Okay, a year.
They started dating. Everyone, has like a crush on Xana, but
Everybody loves Xana.
no, I don't think she didn't have a boyfriend before.
Yeah, you don't know that.
Yeah.
All right.
Is there anything you can think of that may be able to help us with this case? Anything you've heard?
The only thing is like to talk to, because it sounded like the video, the food truck video, had that one guy in it.
The one guy that was with them at the grub truck in it? You mean that? You mean that guy? Okay.
They were stigmatized. So I wanted to really talk to them, because they were pretty close. They were talking. So the guy that we were all like kind of like suspecting at first, I was like watching the two girls.
The one that was with them.
And the Sigma Chi's were talking to that bigger man.
Is that the one that he like went and bro hug type thing?
Yeah.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Ooh.
I mean,
we could be parsing words here, but whatever.
People we're suspecting. We've talked to him, and he's been very cooperative.
Oh, thank God.
That's really good to hear.
That's great to hear. Fantastic.
It's obviously a little.
Sure it is, honey. You don't give a fuck. You don't care.
Is there anything coming up in those that kind of seem legitimate that could be? You know what I mean? How some videos you're clearly like, oh, people are just guessing,
right?
And then
like you.
Somebody might say something. You're
like your whole
you
department.
know a little more than maybe other people do, or
Uh-huh.
than the news has put out on.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, it's really good to hear that one guy has been like cooperating, because that has been like my biggest red flag.
Oh.
Because when they cut through, he kind of followed, right, and he went around the place that they were walking through. So
Yeah, he was the number one guy that we talked to.
Because he was with them. Correct. Good.
Great.
Boy, Jaclyn, you catch on quick. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I know. I've heard from people that Kaylee had like a stalker.
Oh, there we go.
Points in that.
Here comes the stalker. Hey, didn't we just ask her about a stalker? Here comes the stalker theory again. Oh my fucking God. Oh my fucking. Didn't we just ask her 2 minutes into the video about a stalker? Anybody had it? Everybody felt safe? And she said, it's quite the opposite. Everybody said whoever said they felt safe. I guess she forgot about the other people about a stalker. This is fucking, oh my God, guys. I can't handle these fucking morons anymore. I really can't. Now we're bringing up the stalker fucking thing. Again. We just asked her. Jesus. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yes, that's right. They told me to talk about the stalker thing again. Every single fucking interview with one of these bubbleheads. Oh, my God. They asked her about a stalker. Now, because they're not the brightest bulbs in the box, I guess she was just thinking about Xana. But I guess the word stalker didn't click in her brain. At that time of asking her, in the beginning of the interview, when we mentioned the word stalker, it didn't click for her to think about, wait a minute, maybe they meant more than Xana. Maybe they meant anybody that lived there. Oops. Oh my God, guys. I don't get it. I don't. Can we send her back to France and just keep her there? Hey, Jaclyn, take you and your fucking family and go back to France. All right? Sip on, hey, do whatever you got to do. Drink wine, eat cheese, whatever you got to do. Fine. Fantastic. Just don't give any more just don't talk. God. Fucking hell. Quick break. Where are we at? There's only a couple minutes left in this. Thank God. Can you imagine listening to this one ramble on for 45 minutes? Holy shit. I get a migraine. Seriously, we get a migraine. Francois. All right. Don't forget to say the stalker. That's right. Don't forget that. But you got to mention it when it comes to Kaylee. You can't have it like the word can't buzz your brain until you have to put it with Kaylee. And then it's all right. Oh, my God. All right, quick break, guys. Hey, this is the University of Idaho for you. University of Idaho. Oh, my God. Wow. Oh, boy. Wow. 2 o'clock, sure, 2 o'clock. She's probably just giving an estimate. It could have been 1:30. It could have been 1:45 a.m. It was probably more closer to 1:30 a.m. You know, they don't even ask her, well, how do you know it was 2 o'clock? Or what made you think it was 2 o'clock? Did you take a picture? Right. Nothing yet. So 2 o'clock is irrelevant. I mean, she doesn't know, you know, whatever. I mean, it could have been 2 o'clock, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it was 2 o'clock. That was the last time she saw them. I highly doubt that. Highly doubt it. Based on everything else so far, God. All right.
I've heard from people that Kaylee had like a stalker.
There we go.
That. I don't know if you guys have dealt with that or anything, but that's as far as I know.
Third-hand type of stuff.
Yeah, so just, looking for a phone, but...
You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hit the like button. Thank
Other
you.
questions?
Dylan the stalker.
We really appreciate you coming down.
That's it,
You
guys.
never know,
Wow.
what sort of stuff might pop up. You have my phone number,
Yes.
right, still?
Fantastic.
If you should
Welcome,
hear anything
transport
that you
to
think we need
Terra.
to know, or anything like that, please feel free to call me, or you can
Absolutely.
even text me. If you do text me, just say, "Hey, this is blah blah blah." 'cause
Yes.
Start
Right,
talking
and
to a lot of people
Yeah.
recently. So.
And especially if you hear anything like timing wise, like
I'm
if
not
you're
sure,
talking,
transport.
in
I
the
thought it
chat,
was
people are
Kaylee,
talking
but
about,
maybe it
oh,
was
I with
Maddie.
Santa, and it's like after you.
We can go
had
back and
left
check that
or
out.
Whatever kind of
Yeah,
narrowed down the timeline of when people were around her. And
yeah.
stuff like
I
that.
left Sigma Chi, said goodbye to Xan and Ethan at 2 a.m.
Okay.
And I have that on, picture, too.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a
So
picture?
that's what I'm saying. If anybody in the chats is like,
Where's the
I was
picture?
with her till 2:45 or something, you know what I mean, or something like
I did.
Wait, actually what? I did what? What'd you do? What'd you do?
Said that he was there until, I think, 3.
Who? Who are we talking about?
You went over there after the party and for a little bit.
that. Did he
I
say?
heard-
Did he say this, or did somebody else say this?
Somebody else said this.
Okay.
Oh, somebody else.
We'll
Well, you know
talk-
how that works out in this
I
case.
think
If
that's
it's
somebody that
first
should,
or
that you
second
should
or
absolutely
third.
And who's this guy? He's a Sigma.
Yeah, Sigma Chi.
Uh-huh.
I can try to get his phone number.
Do you know? Yeah, if you can get that, that'd be perfect.
Let me Snapchat him so that I can get his phone number.
Oh, my God.
And then also if you know whether or not he's still up there or down here in the valley or wherever he
I don't know where he's at.
location wise or
Is there a Wi-Fi here that I can connect to? I'm also out of data.
Okay.
ISP.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Is it the D3 gas?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
D3
perfect.
2 a.m.
That's really fast.
2
Sorry,
I don't know.
it's been a
2
quite
a.m.
thing.
Where's the picture at 2 a.m.?
So you heard that he was over at the house until 3:30 in the morning?
Pretty late, or 3:30 is a ballpark.
Who would he
right?
have been visiting?
Ethan.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Oh,
So they're in the same grade as me
Okay.
out there.
Wait a minute.
Okay, I sent that to him. so
Wait a minute.
I don't know where he's at.
location wise or
Is there a Wi-Fi? Snapchat him so then I can get his phone number really fast.
Wait a minute.
and then also if you know whether or not he's still up there or down here in the valley or wherever he
I don't know where he's at.
location wise or
Is there a Wi-Fi here that I can connect to? I'm also
Yeah, out of data. That's for sure.
there should be
Absolutely.
guest.
Is it the D3 gas?
Oh my God.
Yes.
Oh my God. All right.
Sorry, it's been a quite thing.
Yeah, it's quite a thing. I bet.
So you heard that he was over at the house until 3:30 in the morning?
Pretty late, or 3:30 is a ballpark.
Who would he
right?
have been visiting?
Ethan.
Ethan?
Yeah.
Which? Wait a
They're in
minute.
the same.
Which house are we talking about? Is she talking about the 1122 King Road house? Or is she talking about the frat house? Which house?
Grade as me
Okay.
out there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I sent that to him, so
Oh, great.
respond.
Oh, sure. That's how we investigate crimes,
It
guys.
takes time when he responds. I can give you
Yeah, just
the
give-
number.
just-
That's how, hey guys, that's how we investigate quadruple murders. We let possible suspects just Snapchat other people and hope they respond and wait around until somebody responds to a fucking Snapchat instead of getting their fucking information properly and going and getting them. Or going to their fucking residence or where they work. Or saying, hey, you got to come to the goddamn police station. We got questions for you in the quadruple murder case. Fucking ridiculous. Idaho. Jeez, fucking inbreds.
You know, give
Fucking inbreds.
Yeah, I think he.
either send us his phone
This is how,
number
hey guys, this is how we fucking, they're all suspects. All these people we're talking to are suspects. Every single fucking one of them. This one's a suspect. Bubble-headed as she appears, she's still a suspect. She's still a suspect. How did they clear you? What was your alibi? None of that. None of that. Let's take your phone. What's on your phone? Who knows? But, go ahead, Snapchat another fucking possible suspect. Just Snapchat him. We'll wait around until he responds to you, and then you can call us later. You can call us later and say, oh, he responded. You can talk to him now. That's how it works, guys. Fucking inbreds. Fucking inbreds.
phone number and say,
Yes.
hey, hit these guys up
Okay.
right away.
Yeah, right. Nothing like tipping them off. Hey, by the way, the ISP want to talk to you next, buddy. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
Absolutely ridiculous.
a lot of
Welcome,
us.
Nasty Nate.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah, if you
Welcome.
if you could have him
Shug
call
Knight.
me,
Shug shot me.
that would be perfect.
Hey,
Okay, I'll tell him
Shug shot me. Shug shot me. Don't forget that. Shug shot me.
to do that.
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just make it easy. Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Interview ending at 2:26.
Ooh. Boy, they earned their stripes they earned their stripes in that interview, guys. Whoo! My oh my. Let's give them a raise, guys. Oh my god. What the fuck? Oh my god. You know, there should be a standing let me just say this. I don't know if this is possible. But if it's possible, there should be a standing warrant regardless. You know what I mean? No matter right, between Boise, wherever, Meridian, fucking Moscow, the judges should all be aware there should be a standing warrant for any electronic devices, something like that. Because they're going to get a lot of they're going to get a lot of requests for warrants in this case. So, just saying. It should be this kind of a situation. Do what you got to do to get the information. We're going to sign off on all the fucking warrants you want. Do what you got to do. That should be the way of things here in this case. Not, well, okay, I'm gonna Snapchat the next person, and then you can I'll let you, or he'll let you know. What is this? Fucking what is this? Anyway, that was Jaclyn Bellevue. Oh my God, ridiculous, guys. Yeah, standing warrant. You can investigate whatever electronic device you want. Cell phone, cameras, anything that's going to solve the case. Go for it. Go for it. People's apartments. I mean, you have to have probable cause, don't get me wrong. But, you got to have probable cause, but. What the fuck? Like getting a search warrant for the entire Sigma Chi fucking fraternity house, like that. Hey, Moscow, did you ever get a search warrant for the entire Sigma Chi fraternity house? The whole house. Did you? No. Nope. Did they, guys? I could be wrong about that. Did they get a search warrant for the entire Sigma Chi house? For the entire, for the whites? Okay. Multiple locations where there's blood found. The entire Jack DeCour house. Everybody who lived there. Nope, they didn't get a search warrant for the entire house. They got a search warrant for one fucking room. One room. Not the entire house. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Welcome. Yeah, sure. Or, well, I'm not going back to school forever. So, oh my God. DNA, that should exactly transport. That should be standard. DNA, fingerprints on everybody. Everybody who had contact with them, fingerprints, DNA, should be standard practice. Absolutely. There should be no picking and choosing who we're going to do this with. Everybody's a suspect. Just because they look cute and innocent doesn't mean they didn't have anything to do with the murders. Nope. Well, look at Dylan and Bethany, for instance. Anyway. Fucking ridiculous. Yep. But I guess that's how we investigated this fucking day. That's how they did it. Duh. Wow. Again, worst investigated case in the history of crime. Oh my God. Not even close. That's the state police, for God's sake. You think they have a little bit more experience. Jeez. Just a little.
But I don't want the needle.
I don't want the needle either, baby. All right. Hi. All right. Now what? I don't know what you guys want to do. That was it for that one. We're at 45 minutes. We'll do a little bit more. Jeez. What else we got? Yeah, God. Well, we could, let's see. Let's see if they still have the vape. Let's see if they still have that vape shop guy. Vape shop. Vape guy. See, it was Kaylee. It was Kaylee, guys. It was Kaylee.
Can you talk a little more about, a lot of people have been wondering if...
Let's see. All right, quick break. We'll do this. So, no, I think it was Kaylee. But let's see. But Mr. Colby, though. Colby's another one, though. Colby. Yeah. Colby. Yeah, they did interview this guy, right? They did. Where is he? Where the fuck is he? They did interview him, right? Yeah. It's not Kelvin Cobley. That's not it. She said Colby. She fucking said Colby. Is there a Colby interview yet? There's Caleb. She said Colby. She said Colby. Let me just, fuck, now it's pissing me off here. Make sure she said Colby. Accomplished day. Go back to her for a second.
Miller and Beckner with, people bugging them or following any of them or... Okay. Had she ever said...
Sorry, this is where the stalker part is going to... Well, let's go back to the stalker part for a second. Right?
Anything about, there were issues with, people bugging them or following any of them or any sort of things like that, any sort of stalking incidents.
Stalking.
Or creeping them out or...
No.
Yeah,
like
no.
that.
I heard the opposite from her. Which
I heard the opposite from Xana.
Safe. But...
What about Kaylee? You fucking moron. Oh, oops. That comes later.
So you'd never been to the house before. Can you think of anybody that we maybe need to talk to that might have some good information on what may have happened?
We're at Grub Truck. Driving the girls. So
Okay,
Colby.
I think those are on the...
So were they the ones who...
So
Okay, I
Colby.
think those are on...
Driving the girls. So
Okay, I
Colby.
think those are on the...
Colby.
So were they the ones who gave those guys a ride home that night?
Yes.
Yeah, that's that's what I've been told.
That's what I've been
I was
told.
There, so.
Okay, I think we
Right.
have those names on that email.
Yeah. And I think
Colby.
there was a phone call earlier this
Okay.
morning, and I
Okay.
think we gave their phone
Yeah, I
numbers
think
and
that was
everything.
it.
So we
What?
gave it there. So
Okay, I think we have those names on that email.
yeah. And I think we gave it. There was a phone call earlier this
Okay.
morning, and I
Okay.
think we gave their phone
Yeah, I
numbers
think
and
that was
everything.
it.
So yeah, I was with Xana until 2 a.m. Actually, I have a picture of her the last time I took her.
So what did those two guys do? Who did they give a ride to?
They gave a ride to Maddie and Kaylee. And
Those guys.
So they took him to grub truck.
Those guys. Not just
So
one.
what did those two guys do? Who did they give a ride to?
They gave a ride to Maddie and Kaylee, and they were so they took him to grub truck and then back home.
From the corner club?
Yeah.
To the grub truck?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's more walking distance, but I don't know, I guess.
Okay. Boy, this sounds like the quality in fucking manager now. So now she contradicts herself again here, guys. I didn't even catch this before. She contradicts herself again. Watch.
Yeah.
To the grub truck.
So these two guys, right, gave them a ride from the corner club to the grub truck and then home, right?
A ride to Maddie and Kaylee.
Right.
And they were so they took him to grub truck.
Took him to grub truck and then back home.
Back home.
But then she's like, well, it's more within walking distance. Fucking morons.
Corner club?
Yeah.
To the grub truck.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's more walking distance, but I don't know, I guess, if they picked him up at the corner club. I don't know specifics.
Do you know if...
I don't know the specifics. Ha! Well, what other specifics are there? Oh, my... Guys, what other specifics are there? I don't know. She just said. They picked him up from the corner club, took them to the grub truck, and then drove them home. Those are the specifics. Welcome to University of Idaho, sorority land, where we don't know anything. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We just spit out words and hope they make sense. Oh my God. Colby, also known as Cole. No, I don't know. No, Cole was not the Sobro driver that night. He was the drunk asshole. So not Cole. Yeah, they didn't really ask too many questions about it. Well, Colby, we got Colby. And some other guy. There's two of them. Two people. That makes two people, and another one makes Dylan Mortensen. So we have three liars in this case that we know of directly. Dylan Mortensen and these two drivers. That makes three liars. All we need is one more. Quick break. Remember, 4 is the golden rule in this case. Colby. Who the fuck is Colby? Who is Colby? Is Colby a nickname? Colby could be a nickname. No. Colby. Doesn't sound like a nickname, but... And he's the dog. He's the dog walker. So no. Well, that can be Supreme. Could be Cobra Kai. I think Sigma Chi satire. Sigma Chi. Yes, you did. Enon Harsh. So I was trying to figure out. So, of course, what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to identify who these two people are that lied directly to two people at least. One of them lied to Martha Smith, Stuart Copeland, and another one lied to this one. So first of all, you're going to find out who they are. You're going to put screws to them when you interview them, and you're going to say something like this. Well, we heard from multiple people that you two were the ones that gave these Kaylee and Maddie a ride home. Why would we hear multiple people tell us this? You're going to fucking put screws to them. Then you're going to ask them for their DNA and their fingerprints, and you're going to ask them to take a polygraph test. You're not going to fuck around with these fucking inbreds. Doesn't matter if they're 20, 19, 18, 21. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they're in a fraternity or not. It makes no difference. Unless you're Scott Green. Oops. Unless you're Scott Green, then it makes a difference. Yep. Then in that case, you're going to treat everybody with kid gloves, and you're going to let your prime suspects just do whatever they fucking want, say whatever they want, and you're going to believe it. Okay. Hello, welcome to the University of Idaho. All right. I don't know the specifics.
Anybody else was with them when they came from the
Nope.
corner club?
Nope. Nope.
You just haven't heard, or
No,
you don't know for certain.
No, I mean, what I was doing that night, I was honestly just with Maddie
I was honestly just with Maddie and Kay. I don't know.
They caught a ride from the corner club over to the grub truck. They didn't walk.
I have no idea.
Oh.
well, wait a minute. That's not what you said.
2 a.m. Actually, I have a picture, so yeah.
I have no idea.
Who did they give her a ride to?
They gave her.
I have no idea.
What did those two guys do? Who did they give her a ride to?
They gave a ride to Maddie and Kaylee.
Uh-huh.
And they were so they took them to grub truck.
They took them grub truck and then back home.
Corner club.
Yeah.
To the grub truck.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
It's more walking distance, but I don't know. I guess if they went and picked them up at the corner club, I don't know specifics.
Well, you're saying it.
Anybody else?
Who told you?
With them when they came from the corner?
No idea.
You just haven't heard, or
No,
you
yeah.
don't know for certain.
No, I mean, what I was doing that night, I was honestly just with Maddie, Xan and Ethan.
So they caught a ride from the corner club over to the grub truck. They didn't walk.
I have no idea.
Okay, but you just said that. Oh my God! All right, welcome, Dame Sophia, Queen of Wisdom. Oh my God! Oh, indeed. She should have definitely had a lie detector test for her. Absolutely. I would have given them all polygraphs. They probably all would have failed. Then what are you going to do? They all would have failed them. I think most of them would have failed them. At least, I would guess, if you polygraphed everybody that they interviewed, the students, the sorority frats, I think 95% would have failed them. That's just my guess, though. But I think most of them would have failed. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, definitely. No doubt. Yeah, well, I heard that 2 Sobro drivers gave him rides to from the corner club to the grub truck and then home. And then they ask her again. And she's like, yeah, I have no idea. All right. Thanks, Jaclyn. You can go now. Okay. You can go now, Jaclyn. Don't hurt yourself on the way out. I know walking can be very difficult. Chewing gum at the same time. I get it. I get it. Totally get it. She probably took a lot of pictures of, sorry, fucking ads, man.
Great tasting alcohol-free brew.
She probably took a lot of pictures of, like, half-eaten sandwiches on the floor and stuff like that. half-eaten sandwiches and people's underwear, stuff like that, you know. Totally normal stuff. You know. Like your friend Jaclyn McComas. All right. Good question. Where are those family interviews? That's a great question. A great question. We haven't seen any family interviews yet. Not one. Not with Steve G. Ethan's family. Nobody's family. That's what I'm thinking. Colby. Colby's one of them. Yeah, Colby. She gives a name. Now, we've had Kevin Cobley. We had a Cobley and a candlestick maker, I think, in here. Bread maker. But no Colby. I don't know. I have to go and see. Check that out. All right. Hang on, guys. Hang on real quick. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Don't you hear him calling that? Here we go. All right, let's look at this. This is part of the vape shop guy. Yeah, the vape shop guy. First, though, we got to endure a little Steve G stuff.
Kaylee had a stalker, if that was really true.
I said this, she's a pretty girl, her friends are really pretty, so them attracting attention was pretty common wherever they went. So I think she attracted attention, whether that's a dedicated person following her around, maybe not. I do believe that the officers looked in it, and I believe what they said, that there was no evidence there.
Are you confident with the way they're investigating?
I think it's hard to say this way or that. They're obviously holding it very tight to chest, which could either be a really, really great sign or really, really bad sign. And I think depending on not even the day, the hour, especially my dad and I, we go back and forth between they got this and kind of falling apart a little bit and, you know, really looking at specific
It did seem like the drawers were kind of ransacked. It did appear that way, yes.
Brian, police saying today that Kaylee Gonzalez had an interaction with a man at a local business. Police say this may be where the stalker reference that Gonzalez made to her friends and family actually came from. Police say in mid-October, a man appeared to be following 21-year-old Kaylee Gonzalez inside of a local business and then followed her out of the business as she walked toward her car. During this situation, police say the man turned away and did not appear to actually interact with Gonzalez. Investigators report they spoke to that man, as well as another man he was with that night at the local business. Detectives saying these two men were at the business trying to meet women. They also say no evidence links the two men to the murders. The local business was not named by investigators.
So Kaylee and Maddie would come in very happy, very friendly. You know, they always were just such a smile on their face. Just pretty much you would say they were the light of the world, pretty much. You know, always happy, go lucky. They always came in just chatting. They always came with a group, like I said. They probably, I'd say, 4 or 5 girls at most all the time.
Is that a wig? Sorry, got a fucking hair that guy.
It was like,
fucking weird.
You know, hey, you know, coming together and stuff like that. You know, just it's nice to see you girls trying to stay safe. One of them more or less openly says, "Oh yeah, we've had a friend of ours be stalked before." So this is kind of why we all travel in a group like this. And just
was it Kaylee who said that? Do you remember?
No, it was Maddie who actually said that. So Maddie said it, and it was kind of like more mentioning, like motioning to Kaylee too, like who was right next to her. So you could tell that like they obviously all were trying to keep Kaylee safe, you know, and be there for her as good friends. And then to know that a few weeks later, now I won't see her, you know, anymore, anything like that. So it's crazy.
How long before the murder about was that?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks beforehand, because I was telling them I hope they had a good Thanksgiving break and everything like that too, because I didn't know if I'd see them again. So, because with a lot of the times with the kids, with the way after the pandemic, some of the kids leave in waves. So I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to see you this weekend or not. Hey, hope you have a great, Thanksgiving with your family. And that was the last I saw them.
Did they elaborate any more on the stalker comment?
They more or less kind of making the comment.
That's right. Just need a hair pick, you're arrested.
Either campus or down on Main Street. And the last time the Kaylee more or less made it sound like it seemed like it was down on Main Street, and the person was coming from like around the Corner Club area, and then as far as I remember, it's the guy who ended up like trying to go and talk to her, and then he gave up on it, and he ended up walking away. So she thought she was being stalked up to a certain point, and then looked behind her, and he was no longer behind her. So
I just want to make sure that I get it right. So just tell me again exactly what you remember.
Just more or less, I made a joke about them being in a group, and they just said, yeah, one of our friends, and motioning to Kaylee that she'd been stalked recently, and so that had people constantly following her around. And it's not just a one-off thing, that this is apparently something that Kaylee had tons of issues with. That apparently she always had somebody who's constantly walking behind her like that. So, and it was more so at nighttime when they were out there drinking and stuff like that. Because I asked them, like, is it at school? And she's like, no, when I'm at night, going out to the bars or coming back from the bars. And again, living down that way.
Did she specifically mention the Corner Club?
Not the Corner Club, but just in that general direction and stuff like that. So the only reason I would assume the Corner Club is because that's the only bar that's down in that area anymore now. So we used to have two. One was CJ's, and then the Corner Club. It's just Corner Club now. Then a whole block before it mingles. So.
How many times did you see Kaylee and Maddie? How many times would they come to the store with you?
I'd say, now that I'm trying to think back in my head, I've only saw them maybe like 6-7 times total. So I say probably since the start of this beginning.
All right, it cuts off. It cuts off, but whatever. You get the gist.
While families struggle to make ends meet, corrupt congressmen treat the House floor like a trading.
Jesus. All right, there you are. God damn. There he is. All right. Yeah, I think there was some problems with him later. He didn't want to talk to anybody anymore after that interview. Something like that. He shut down, or he didn't want to talk to anybody anymore after that. So who knows? Yeah. Yeah, there you are. All right. Well, quick break. We'll do a quick break. I don't know. Not much else. I don't want to do anything with Chris. I don't want to give them any more attention. I mean, we could watch the Phil. We can watch the Dr. Phil shit. We can. I don't want to. It's getting ridiculous. Of course, there's not a camera that they don't like now. They're always going to be doing these kind of interviews. It doesn't matter. They're not going to stop. They like the attention. They like the attention. They like the attention. That's the bottom line. They like being on camera. They've gotten used to it now over the past 4 years. So it's never going to stop with these fucking people. Never. Never and never. Nope. That's right. Maybe you didn't have the script. Maybe you didn't. I mean, I don't know, guys. If she was doing cocaine, which apparently she was, and she was kind of with a cocaine addict, which it seems like she was, who got violent when he was on cocaine. Remember that guy? what was it? Right. Bangman, right? Bangman. He would threaten people when he was high on cocaine. Threaten to kill them, barking at him like a dog, chasing him around like a dog when he's high on cocaine. Gee, I wonder what they did with him. Hey, what did they do with that Bangman guy? Hey, Moscow, what did you do with him? How'd you clear him? We'll get the answer one day, guys. One day we'll get the answer. Got somebody walking into the women's center saying that they're having thoughts about harming their one of their friends' boyfriends because they're not treating them well. I still think that was Jack DeCour that went into the women's center. That was Jack DeCour. They never asked for the person's name, but I still think that was Jack DeCour that went into the women's center. Yep. There's also an issue of key cards at the dorms. There was an issue of key cards at the dormitory. That was involved in this. Remember that? People who had access to key cards. That was another part of this. Stuff like that. Whatever that means. They also looked into past reported incidents on campus of sexual violence. That was also supposedly looked into in this case. That was part of this, supposedly. Jack DeCour, though, Jack DeCour, again, he was not a happy-go-lucky person at this period of time. He was depressed. It doesn't matter. He was depressed. He was angry. He didn't want Kaylee leaving for Texas. He didn't want that at all. You know, she was seeing at least 2 other people at this time. And she also had a male roommate waiting down for her in Austin, Texas. Yeah. I don't think Jack was too happy. I really don't. I really don't. I think he was the one that walked into the women's center and said that he was going to hurt somebody's boyfriend because they weren't treating his friend well. I think he was also suicidal. I think he was also the person who was suicidal in the documents. He also had suicidal thoughts about things, about himself. That was also Jack DeCour, by the way. So Jack wasn't okay. Nope. Jack conveniently, again, we know Jack conveniently forgets a 17-minute video call that he initiated on the night of the murders. It ends about, 15 minutes, approximately 15 minutes before they're murdered? 20 minutes? Coincidence number 1,752 in this case, by the way. Fuck yeah. I mean, objectively speaking, Kaylee, at least in the grub truck and things like that, I mean, look, I don't think she was a 10. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, objectively. I'm not trying to bash. I'm not bashing her. I'm just saying. To me, she's no model. You know what I'm saying? No model here. So, I mean, I'm just saying. Whatever. But I agree, CB. I don't think she's a model. Nothing like that. You know, no. I'm just saying. But I mean, look, objectively speaking, she wasn't a 10, guys. I mean, I'm just saying. She did look a little heavy. Don't get me wrong. Hey, I'm not trying to bash her, but she did look like she had some weight on her a little bit, and I mean, she's still objectively pretty in a sense. I'm not saying that. It's just I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that. I think Maddie objectively was maybe prettier. I think Bethany objectively is a little prettier. So whatever, whatever. It matters not. It matters not. I mean, maybe when she was a little younger, I could see Kaylee being, more, I don't know, would be maybe more attractive to other people. I don't know. I'm just saying. But at this particular moment in time, I mean, and then again, well, I mean, she's wearing a fucking hoodie, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? It's like she's not dressed to kill here. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. Looks like she was in a hoodie and sweatpants. So, she wasn't dressed up to, like, didn't seem like she was dressed to impress anybody. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't think she'd give a shit. So, whatever. I mean, why should she? She's already got enough attention. It seems like she already has enough male attention at this point. So, you know what I mean? I don't think she really needs to try. So, let's just say that. But, anyway, whatever. But I don't know. All I do know, I think pretty for certain, is that Jack Decor was not okay. His little faggot roommates may lie to the cops and say, "Oh yeah, everything was great." No, he wasn't upset. Well, they didn't even really ask him that. But no, he was not okay. He was depressed. He was suicidal. He was having, I think he was having some very severe thoughts about Kaylee and who she was dating and what the near future was going to hold for him. I don't think he liked that scenario at all. Yep, absolutely. And I still think he's the one that walked into the women's center that day and told him that stuff. I still think that was Jack Decor. Yep, absolutely. Anyway, welcome Dame Deb, Queen of the Bees. Yeah, I mean, so who knows, but I don't know. They never, again, no lie detector tests. We don't do any of this. We know Jack Decor's lying. We already know he's lying. We know he's lying to us. We know that. Everybody knows he's lying. But they don't exploit the lies. In any of these fucking people, again, we know this. They don't try to exploit any of the lies or inconsistencies or anything like that. They don't try to even do it. It's so disgusting and ridiculous. It's not a real homicide. This is not a real homicide investigation. It never was. And again, these people are not real homicide detectives. We'll say that until the Idaho cows come home, and then we can ship them off into outer space along with the rest of the fucking people in Moscow in this case. Starting with Judge Hippler and working our way down to the bottom of the list. All right. We'll just ship them all into space. Bye-bye. Good luck. We'll give them a week's worth of food and water and then let them figure it out for themselves. And after that. Ashley, why? Why did you take all the food on the Starship? All right. Ashley, no. We only got food for a week. What are you doing? But I'm hungry. Shut up, Andy. I'm hungry. Oh, my God. We're all dying of starvation because Ashley. Oh, my God. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Sorry, MD. Well, that's what she would do that. She would take all the fucking food and everybody else would be starving. And they try to confront her like, why'd you take all the food, Ashley? And she's like, because I have Down syndrome. I can't believe you're asking me that question. All right. MD, come on, MD. I'm serious. That's what she would say. She would blame it on her Down syndrome. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right. Thank you. Candy balls. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it. Candy bars and 30 acres. There you go. Hey, Dame Celestine, I know what you're saying. Oh yeah. You gotta put them in this. You gotta put them in the. You gotta put them in this turtle soup. They may hurt themselves. All right, quick break. Quick break. Colby. All right. Do a little bit more. I didn't want this to be 4 hours. There ain't much material to work with, and I don't want to cover the G's. So two things that remain here. Two things. Got to look up Colby. But let me do this real quick with you, just to refresh our memory. Funk. Miss Funk. 1113. She's the only person that says this. So. Hang on. No, I don't want to do you. Where are you? Okay, all right. Ooh, just gonna do one quick piece with this.
What's with my electric bill?
Yeah, what's with the electric bill? Fucking hell is right.
Bob Brooks has had just...
Bob Brooks? Who the fuck's Bob? All right, let's carry on.
And Xana's upstairs?
I did all.
Yes.
And he came over and then we all walked over together.
Okay, so that was you, Ethan, Xana. Was there another person with you? Or just the three people
Maddie walked over with us.
Maddie walked over?
I don't know, maybe like 12-ish.
12-ish?
Okay. And whose house is it that you went to?
It's... And I don't know their other roommate.
And...
maybe like 40 minutes.
What's last name?
She's in that room.
Oh, okay. And...
I actually don't remember her last name.
That's fine. The three of you? Okay. So, what? Let's go a little bit more now. What happened there?
Maddie and Kaylee came home from the club. Left.
Lakeland left.
Kaylee.
Let's just do this a little bit.
Okay.
This is the
They
Hobbit.
got home from the club. You know what time that might have been?
I think I told one of the cop that was talking to me at the house, like, better times.
Okay.
I don't really remember right now. Maybe like 2 something, 1.
So if you got home around 1, that would have put them
Like 1:45, 2, something like that.
Right.
So near bar break, if you had to guess.
What?
Like near near bar break.
What does that mean?
Bars normally close at 2 o'clock here.
Oh, yeah. They went to Grub Truck after, so.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. What'd you do after that, after Maddie and Kaylee got home?
What'd you do?
We all hung out in Kaylee's room for a little.
Right. Dylan took pictures and video. Dylan videotaped this. Remember, Mortensen videotaped them, right? Mortensen was using her phone. Dylan Mortensen, our prime suspect, right? Up Kaylee's ass the minute they got home. All went up to Kaylee's room, supposedly, right? Well, Dylan has a video of that because she was recording. Good. We talked, and then Maddie and I took the dog out for to go bathroom.
Murphy out to pee.
Right?
The dog.
The dog, yes.
And then
Yes.
I said I was going to go to bed because I was tired. And she said she was going to go to the room. And then I went to my room.
Then I went to my room, right?
And went to sleep. And she came and knocked and asked if I had Murphy.
Then she came simultaneously within in Bethany's world here. This happens all within, like, I guess 2 minutes, right? There's no time separation here. So then Maddie comes and asks where the fucking dog is.
I said no.
No, I don't have.
And then I went to bed.
Then I went to bed.
So what time did you think you took Murphy out?
I don't know.
From like 3 to 2:30.
2:33.
And where did you normally take Murphy to go to the bathroom?
Just the back door.
Back door, sliding glass door, right?
So which one is 1122?
Oh, here. Oh my God. I love it. I love it, guys. Just when we're starting to get into details of what we're doing, the fucking inbred switches it up and says, okay, hang on. Which one is the house we're talking about? Like, Bethany Funk is, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, just another, anyway. You already been through this. Now we're playing geography. Guys, now we're playing geography with the house. Where's the house? Is it up the hill? Is it down?
Queen Road, those big apartments.
Yeah.
We were on a roll there, talking about the details of what happened during the night, but then it's inbred. I forget who's doing this one. They all the same to me after a while.
Back just a little bit. Okay, so you normally go out the back deck then?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I know how Cheshire then. Okay.
You know where the house is, you fat pig. Fucking inbred.
Maddie take the dog out. And then, how long do you think that took?
I was out there for maybe like
A couple seconds.
10 seconds.
10 seconds. Whatever. Huh? Sure. Okay, whatever.
Come back in. So you, Maddie,
I came in before.
I came in. Maddie never came in.
Okay. Did Maddie still have the dog then?
Yes, I believe so.
So you went out for a little bit, came back in. Do you know what time Maddie came back in? And you went straight to bed when you came back in? Okay. How long after you went in?
Which we know is not true.
Actually,
Wait a minute.
came in and grabbed some chips.
I grabbed some chips.
To my room and watched the show.
Watched the show.
And then I went to bed.
Then I went. Okay. Baby daddy, right? Baby daddy.
How long do you think you watched it?
Half an episode.
30 minutes.
So one episode maybe?
Yeah. Or like a half.
Okay. And did Maddie come in during that show or after?
She just knocked on my door, I think, during and asked if I had Murphy. And I said no.
Yeah, the case of the missing Murphy.
I just went to bed. And then I woke up and I was like half asleep and I thought I saw like a firework or something.
Firework.
It just sparkled.
Like a sparkle. Like under my door.
And I thought I heard like something kind of fall.
Something kind of fall.
And then Murphy barked, but I thought
Murphy barked?
people were just making like food, like, and Ethan was here or something and knocked something over because he's usually loud in the kitchen upstairs.
Right.
So what do you mean by you heard a firework?
It sounded like a little firework spark, and then there was like a spark that went by my, like...
Spark went by my door?
I'm on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
So it kind of looked like it came down there.
Looked like it came down there, guys. But I don't know. So, again, this deviates from the official narrative. This deviates from the Moscow police narrative. We know this. They never explore this. He doesn't ask her, well, how loud was this firework? Or did it sound like a little, I don't know, like a little Chinese firecracker going off? Or does it sound like a big M80 fucking bomb going off in your apartment, your house? Never asked to clarify how loud it was, how you could possibly see a spark under your door or coming towards your fucking door when you're in your room. Again, we talked about this, unless you have X-ray fucking vision. This part never made any sense. They never tried to clarify what this was, because it deviated from their fucking bullshit story that they told. The Hobbit does have exculpatory evidence. Richard Betante, his interview with the Hobbit, that does have exculpatory evidence. That has yet to be released. That is the second holy grail in this case. I am the greatest. My garden is the greatest. We are the greatest. Yep, for sure.
So is Murphy your dog?
Nope. Kaylee's dog. Jack Decor, the ex-boyfriend. The angry ex, jealous boy.
So
yep.
You heard Murphy bark right after you heard what you thought was a firecracker?
Yeah, something like that, but I don't know, dogs bark at random things. And sometimes when he's happy, he'll bark.
Okay. It didn't sound like an angry growl or anything like that, just a bark?
I don't really know. I was like half asleep.
Forget the barking. I'm more interested in the firework. All right?
Hear the firework. Kind of sparking. Murphy barks. What'd you hear after that?
Pretty much nothing.
Guys, which of the two are you more concerned with here? In terms of the oddity of this? The dog barking? Or seeing a fucking firework off under your door? Oh, I don't know. Hey, bulbous fucking inbred. Which of these two scenarios is more of an oddity? Take a wild guess. A dog barking in a house? Or number two, a fucking firework that you're seeing just roll right underneath by your door? What do you think, guys? Should we take a poll on this? What do you think the inbred's thinking right now? We know this is not a real homicide detective, okay? We know that. But in terms of oddities, are you ready for that one, baby? You ain't ready for Purple Haze part 3. Purple Vinyl edition. You ain't ready, baby. You ain't ready. At the middle of the night. Let's go with the dog bark. Oh, sure. Sure, why not?
And you thought maybe someone was just in the kitchen at that point?
Yeah, just like someone accidentally fell into the table or something.
About what time that might have been? Do you have any idea?
4 or something. I tried to call all of them.
For what?
And no one was answering. I thought they just went to bed or something.
Why are you trying to call them? Because somebody stumbled into a table upstairs drunk? Why are you trying to call them, Bethany? Remember, she says Ethan's clumsy. She thought it was Ethan stumbling around in the kitchen. So why are we calling them? Why are we calling them?
What happened after that?
Mom called me. She said she thinks she saw someone.
You called her. Let's get this straight. We already know this. Bethany Funk, she called Dylan first. Asked about the firework, the firecracker. This fucking inbred doesn't even go into any more details with.
I didn't know, really what to think of it, because sometimes we think we hear things a lot in the house, but it's usually just Ethan walking around.
See?
she came. I told her to come to my room.
Now remember, guys, a week prior to this incident, Bethany Funk got so scared about somebody screaming that she calls up Jenna McClure and has Jenna McClure come and pick her up. And that was about 1:30 in the morning. Sound familiar to this?
Just in case if there was anything, and that's all I know.
I know. You're right, Satire. No, you're right. You're right. I have to correct myself a little bit here. You're correct. He's just getting the statement. You're right. He's getting a statement. So that's true. That's right. This is not technically but, well, in the 11/16 interview, the follow-up, I also don't believe they go into any fucking more specifics with the firework or firecracker. I could be wrong. I should go back and listen to that one again. But they really don't bother. I don't think they do. I have to listen to that part again. But anyway, let's carry. You're right, though. You're right about that.
No one else talking. Okay. Did make it to your room then? Okay. What time do you think she got in your room?
Around like 4:20, 4:30.
Okay, about the same time.
Yeah.
Where's her room located to yours?
I'm the only one on the bottom floor.
Yeah, you should probe. You're correct.
And then you go up the stairs.
You should probe. Especially that part. Because that's very odd. That's very odd. Extremely odd.
Right by the kitchen.
Right by the kitchen. Okay. And did she say anything to you when she got into your room?
She said she thought she saw a man, but I didn't know what to think of it. I was like still half asleep. And I didn't know what to It didn't sound like I didn't hear screams. I didn't hear anything. I didn't really know.
At what point do you wake up? Hey, guys, here's a question for you. At what point do you actually wake up? From all the bullshit, all the noise, firecrackers, fireworks, calling all the roommates, Dylan Mortensen running down to your room. At what point do you become fully awake instead of half asleep in the house? And she still be fucking half asleep, this what? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Still half asleep. So much for that toothache.
If I'm looking at the right house, you have a parking lot, front door, and your bedroom's just to the right. Okay. And that's where you slept from by the time you finally got into your room around 4-ish or so. Actually, before that.
So like 3-something.
Yeah. So you were in there sleeping. Okay. Dylan got to your room maybe somewhere around 4:20-ish, but Dylan was already home at that point. You knew that Maddie and Kaylee were home. Do you know when anyone else in the house got home?
No, I do not.
I don't know when Xana or Ethan got home. I didn't hear.
Nope. Never and never. Remember, guys, we have to do this for people in denial. She doesn't know, and nor does Dylan know. I never heard them come home. I never talked to them. I didn't have any interactions with them. Remember that, people in denial. Remember, Brett Payne. Don't forget Brett Payne. We have to bring this up again. We already know this. Brett Payne lied in his probable cause. He lied and said all the girls got home roughly around this time. That is simply not true. That's a lie. He lied purposely in his probable cause. He should be drawn and fucking quartered for what he did. Brett Payne, you should be drawn and quartered for what you've done here in this case. That's how much I dislike Mr. Brett Bulbous Creation Payne. He should be drawn and quartered for lying, for all the lies that he told in his probable cause. He should be in jail for lying in his probable cause.
Xana and Ethan was at the same house.
I grabbed my black backpack and I said, peace out, bitches. They look dead to me, though, guys. They look dead to me. They look dead to me in that room. Fucking inbreds in denial. Go ahead, leave. I don't give a shit. I know I'm right. I don't deny. I'm not in denial. I don't deny the truth. I'm going by what they're telling me.
Okay, and since how the way that they're set up, where everyone hanging out primarily up in the main common room area, where most people hanging out in individual rooms and stuff like that.
It's a little bit of a mixture. At first, it was in the apartments, and then it was the main room.
Fucking bullshit, I'll tell you what.
And then as I was leaving, I wanted to grab a backpack from our friend's room.
Uh-huh.
And we're sitting on the couch.
Sitting on the couch? Just listening to music, guys. And I didn't say a fucking word to him. Remember this part. She goes into the room where they're sitting on the couch. She grabs her black backpack. And guess what? She doesn't say one fucking word to them. Not one. Not one word. Weird, huh? Not, hey, I'll see you later at home. I'll talk to you guys later when you get home. She doesn't say one fucking word to them, guys. Not one.
Hear of anything that happened to anybody?
No.
Is there anyone strange or odd hanging around the party?
No. Except Dylan knows.
Do you know if anybody...
Dylan knows. Dylan knows exactly who was hanging around those parties. Dylan knows who was at the parties earlier in that day. Because it was the same fucking person. She knows. Dylan knows. This person was at the same parties the entire day with them. Dylan knows. Yes, she does. Remember, there's 4 people involved in this thing.
Any ex-boyfriends, anything like that?
Jack Decor. Which is a lie. Well, see, they don't know that. They don't know that.
Once though, Kaylee said when everyone was gone, me and were at the sorority house for a meeting, and it was only Kaylee and she was taking Murphy out to pee. This was a while ago. And she swears she saw someone staring at her while she was taking the dog out to pee from the backyard.
How long ago that was?
Maybe a month. She could see a man silhouette staring at her.
You think it was about a month ago?
A man's silhouette. Was it during the daytime? Was it at nighttime? What part of the day are we talking about here? Noon? 1 o'clock? 12 midnight? Ask, idiot! Ask! What time? Fucking inbreds. Inbreds. I saw a man's silhouette staring at me. What time was that? Well, I don't know. It was high noon. He had a sombrero on and he looked like Clint Eastwood. Like a good, bad, and the ugly kind of shit. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Trying to come on to them or anything like that?
I haven't gotten to the part that I wanted to get to here yet.
You said that all the ex-boyfriends and that, they're all normally...
Sure. They're all great. Wonderful. Sure. 500.
Any recent breakups?
Yes.
One,
But what? Why are you covering? But what?
Can you give me a little information on that one?
His name's... He lives... down the street.
Jack Decor? No, right down King Street. King Road. King Road. We know this.
And Kaylee share Murphy.
Share the dog.
Okay.
Right? We already know this. I know.
And that's... And Kaylee? And they did it for 7 years?
Something like that. Since high school.
I have.
Their families are really close too.
Okay. And they shared Murphy?
I think.
2 months.
Maybe like 3 months.
3 months.
Or something. But they're still on really good terms.
That's the... Again, we have to slip that in there.
She was going to move to Texas.
She's going to move to Texas. Now, this is the part, we already know this. But I just want to keep, everybody keep, right, we already know this. But the Hobbit here, this is the only person, the only interview so far that I remember, and I know, that says this. She was not going to, she was going to change her mind on Texas, and she was going to stay here, right? Well, you guys know. Go ahead, come on. Coeur d'Alene. You're going to find that out anyway, moron. They're both from Coeur d'Alene. Fantastic. Good. Anything else? Yeah, that's not true. Yes, at least 2 other guys. See, again, Bethany Funk is not somebody you're going to confide in. Kaylee's not confiding in Bethany Funk. She's confiding in Maddie. So she's not going to know shit except what she's told by other people, like Dylan Mortensen, for example.
Do you know when she was going to move to Texas?
Do you know when she was going to move to Texas? This is the interesting part, right? After the semester was over, it's all lined up. But then apparently, listen to this. This is the oddity here. She's the only person that says this.
She wasn't going to anymore. I don't know.
Do you know what changed your mind?
I think she wanted to stay here with all of us.
There you go. There you are. Nobody else says that. Nobody else says that. That's always been the creeper. That's always been the creepy part of this. Now, the question you're going to ask here is, and they don't ask this, of course, because this is not a real homicide investigation. They don't ask her, where did you hear that from? Or, who told you that? Nobody ever asked her that. They never revisit that, ever. She's the only one who ever says anything like that in these interviews. And they never follow up. Well, who did you hear that from? What makes you think that? Did somebody tell you that? How do you know that? I mean, any of these questions would be appropriate here, right? Yeah, there you go, guys. Inbreds trying to pretend to play homicide detectives. That's what this is. We're cosplaying homicide detectives. We should go back to busting people with fucking 6-packs in their hand, open beer cans. That's all these people are good for, all right? They should, again, MPD should have never been involved in any of the serious work in this case. They should have been involved in making people coffee, okay, answering phones, hey, Brett Payne, instead of writing bullshit probable cause affidavits, your job should have been making people coffee, Colombian lattes, cappuccinos here, answering telephones, taking down tips, even though I probably even wouldn't trust you with that job. Opening doors for people, like real homicide detectives, for example. That's what the MPD should have been doing here, instead of cosplaying real homicide detectives. That's what they should have been doing instead. Anyway, I love you. Watch out. Nunu improved Moscow police homicide detective training video coming out real soon. All right, you love that. You're going to love that. I don't know, guys. I thought I'd go out like this. We'll pick it up tomorrow. It's just not a lot, you know. I'm
appreciate precision. That's why you.
Like Colby. I'm going to check out Colby. Check this out, though. What do you say? What do you think? All right, right. Check this out. I love you, babies. I love you. We're going to have a good rest of the week, baby. Listen, do you like this? Do you like this?
I've seen the yellow lights go down from Mississippi.
That's right, baby.